Hola YouTube, hi everybody. Today I'm here to review two Violet Voss palette, the Drenched metallic palette and also the Laurel palette. I absolutely love Violet Voss for their price point and also the quality of the shadow. So without further ado, let us see what the swatches and the review are all about. Thanks for watching. So first things first, let us start with the Drenched metallic palette. I absolutely love this palette. I've used it already in a tutorial I already posted, and look at this. It retails for £34. Now I've seen with Beauty Bay the price has gone up to £38, but I still think it's well worth the money. So without further ado, let us quickly swatch these colors and see what they look like on dark skin. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swatch the first row first, and then the second, and then the third, and then the last row for this palette. That's the first row. They are all shimmery colors, so they are all very pigmented. So that was the first swatch for this first row. I hope you can see the colors, and yeah, that's what the first row looked like. I'm going to do a quick swatch of the second row. So as you can see, the second row we have some green colors and some neutral ones. So let's go for it. So here is the swatch of the second row. I started from this side to this side. You can see how pigmented these colors are. So they also, what I like about these shadows, though it's a palette, it has a name under every single shadow. So the first one, the green one, is called I Am So Fancy, and then Mermaid Vixen, and then Grunge, and then Minx, and then Squad Goals. Absolutely stunning shimmering colors. I love them. Third row now, and here we got Frisky, Dark Desires, Secation, Come Through, and Leave. Okay, here are the colors and their swatches. Look how pigmented these colors are. So that's row number 3. Absolutely lovely colors. So now let us move on to the last row, and here you have Shade, Bliss, Huntress, Forbidden, and Midnight Tryst. So let us see what these beauties look like. On the last row we have the colors I've previously named. As you can see, they are equally pigmented and shimmering as the rest of the shadows. So this is the swatches for this Drenched metallic palette. Let's move on to the second palette, which is the Laurel palette. This palette was very popular on Instagram, and I got the Drenched metallic palette first, and I was like, maybe I don't need to get the Laurel palette. But when you see the colors, you would understand why in the end I decided to go ahead and get the Laurel palette as well. And I'll tell you exactly why I changed my mind. So the Laurel palette comes packaged like this. It's you know, in contrast with the first package, but when you look at the palette itself, Violet Voss stayed faithful to their brand or color, so it's all dark like the first one. And the reason I was saying earlier, the reason why I decided in the end to go for the Laurel palette is because, as you can see, this palette has so many warm tones for transition colors, And also matte tones, the Drenched metallic, which like it makes sense, is all shimmering colors, but the Lauralee has a balance of colors. As you can see, almost all this row is matte colors, and then we have 2 mattes on the second row, and then we have 4 on the first. So I really love the skin tone can find their matte shadows to do their transition colors or warm up their creases. So this is why I went for it, and I think with the Drenched metallic palette and this Lauralee palette, I can create so many looks just because Lauralee the Lauralee palette gives me more matte shades. So let us quickly show you guys what these colors are called. So first we have Basic, Sugar, Priest Hot, Mama Bird, Ragamuffin, Lauralee, I think that's named after Lauralee, Tickled Pink, Hissy Fit, BT 1988, Flicky, Breeches, Fired, Yoshi, Ramajama, Alarmer, Whiskers, Babs, Smashly, and Lou. So I'm going to quickly swatch those colors for you. So let us start by the very here you have it, the first swatch of the Lauralee palette. As you can see, the colors really come out good and they are buildable, so I really had to insist on the matte ones to come out as you see them. And I think they're perfect because in the crease you want to build colors up, or you don't want your transition to be too strong. So I think they are the perfect one. The only shimmering one was really buttery and glides on really well. So yeah, that's what the texture of this first row is like. Now let's move on to the second row. On the second row you can see all this row is shimmery colors. So let me show you what they look like on my skin tone. Okay, so here are the shimmering colors on the second row, and as you can see, they are really pigmented, and I tell you, they swatch on very easily. They are buttery soft and a very nice texture. I absolutely love these. And you know, you can use this like palette instead of the Morphe 350 shimmering colors. I was thinking of getting that palette, but now that I have this, I'm not going to buy the Morphe 350. I have other Morphe palettes, but I just don't feel it's necessary after getting the Lauralee palette, you know, because I have all the colors I can dream of in matte and in shimmery. Okay, now let us move on to the third row. Onto the third row we have 3 shimmering colors and then 2 matte colors. Let us swatch them and see what they look like. So here you have it for this row. So we start with the Flicky one, and then Breeches, and then Fired. And this color called Yoshi is a duochrome color. I don't know if you can see it. It has the gold and the green reflection on it. It's a very beautiful color. Definitely I'll be using this to create a look. And then we have the last one, Ramajama. So Ramajama is lightly shimmery, not as rich as those shimmery colors we swatched before. So there you have them. Now on to the last swatches are here. So as you can see, the first one, a beautiful, really reddish chocolatey color called Alarma. And then Whiskers. Whiskers is really like my transition color because you can barely see it, but it's there. And then we have Bobs, which is like a dark brown color. And then Smashly and Lou. This palette is like genius. I feel like it has all the colors a makeup artist or a makeup lover can dream of. The right amount of and the right amount of shimmering glittery shades. So I really love this palette. I think I love it more than the Drenched metallic palette. So yes, so this is the swatches and review for the I've got so far, because since I love Violet Voss so I think I will be on the lookout for their next release. So thank you so much for watching my Violet Voss palettes review, and I hope it helps someone out there. Thank you so much for watching. See you.